Welcome to Dragon Spirits 1231 channel. My name is Eladio. I'm pulling orders to go online. I think I probably will be pulling online game mostly this week. Let me just see. Need some more talking. No.
Best not to swim in the swamp water. Why not take a boat instead? Yes, your ship is ready, and a fine one it is. Very few rats, plenty of fruit. Let me know when you're ready to set sail. Good. Follow me, please.
Okay.
Inside without authorization. It's back to the sea.
I don't believe this. I'm not leaving until you let us in.
One more. You'll be good looking.
start trouble, I'll finish it.
Well,
My hatchling lives because of you. I tell all I see.
Hello.
So your legend will
Can
grow
I
in
speak to you
nakedness.
for a moment?
ah, Skyrim. It's been some time since I've seen its people, and its snow. I will enter the city and find a safe place to store the egg. Then I will enjoy the celebration. The Nords know how to keep the cold at bay. It's my favorite thing about them.
Welcome to Windhelm. You're just in time for the celebration. If you don't mind me saying so, you look pretty capable and good in a fight. Thane Mara Stormcloak. She keeps the city running and oversees the Windhelm Guard. That makes her extremely busy, especially now, what with the Conanliker and the Ebonheart Pack delegates and all. Of course, in addition to attending the Conanliker, the Pack leaders have important business to attend to. Important business. Now hurry along. You can find Thane Mara at the center of town. I'm sure Thane Mara will appreciate your assistance and your discretion.
$19 credits for the main storyline.
Hey, have one with me. No charge to have a look.
You look strong and capable, good in a fight, and brave enough to travel the world in search of adventure. If my assessment is even close to correct, I could use your help. The Conanliker, the great games to honor the reign of King Yoren, fills the city with mirth and good cheer. When a new king survives to his 10th year on the throne, we celebrate. But not everyone who has come to Windhelm is in a festive mood. The Stormfist clan hasn't been seen in a decade, but they return for these games. Since then, there have been numerous injuries and a few deaths, and I fear worse things are to come. The clan stays at the Cold Moon Inn. See what you can learn. We don't like to talk about it, but Yoren wasn't the unanimous choice to ascend the throne. The Stormfist clan backed his challenger, and they have been associated with ill omens ever since. Discretion is called for. Yoren's brother, Fieldgorm. He desired the throne. Normally, succession is determined by the crown of Freydis, but there were complications.
Then they get all high and mighty. It's no wonder the palace is still a wreck.
Hey, grab a drink.
I couldn't help myself. It was hilarious. This is not my day.
Gotta be cracking heads.
I seem to be making a lot of enemies lately.
Because I'm trying to assassinate both hands.
Hey, are you buying?
And we have I forgot what I'm drinking.
I don't know why I bother guarding you horrible people. Maybe I'll see you later at the Sober Nord.
I prefer the Cold Moon Inn to the Sober Nord. It's much more rustic.
I don't believe this. I'm not leaving until you let us in.
I'll have enough.
I'm expecting to get ambushed by somebody. This is a good place to get ambushed. Rizal.
celebrating the king here. Eat like you mean it.
You've been gone for a while. Tell me you found something useful. Cheating at the Conanliker and the Stormfist clan. They haven't caused this much trouble since. Oh no. This is worse than I feared. We needed it. While you were completing your mission, another competitor was injured. One of my best. The champion of Windhelm. This just got personal. I have another task for you. I want you to enter the next event, the foot race of the 9 Holds. I name you Windhelm's new champion. That should confuse our enemies. If you're willing, go talk to the race organizer. Hurry, speak to Lenning the Hawk and enter the race.
No one's allowed inside without authorization. And I don't see your people.
I don't believe this. I'm not leaving until you let us in.
I wonder if they noticed by Linda it's stuck with Al, who knows? There could be more than one Al, who knows?
Don't win until you swallow.
We all know that's the first Al we saw. First letter Al. Character name.
If you're not participating in the race of the 9 Holds, please stand back. I see. Thane Mara is playing her political games again. No matter. As the last racer to arrive, you get to light the starting flare. Get ready. The race begins as soon as you ignite the flare. Rules. Haven't you ever ran a race before? You have to run along the outer walls of the city and must pass through each of the 9 towers along the walls. One for each hold in Skyrim. The first racer to pass through the 9th tower wins the event.
What are you looking at?
I think for some reason they stop.
What do you want?
Who might you be?
You know, never mind.
A good race, but you're outclassed. Still, I'm always happy to see someone new perform so. Thane Mara just left. She wants to speak with you as soon as possible. You can find her in her...
Just a kissing.
What a race! I saw some of it, and I was informed of the outcome. I have eyes throughout the city, of course. That's an admirable showing. Even in defeat, you represented Windhelm and the Pact with honor. Sadly, Hadring was murdered during the race, felled by a poison arrow of orcish design. I'm convinced the Stormfist are responsible.
That's also somebody who to blame it on them.
Someone must have seen something during the race. The assassins fled after their cowardly attack, but every rat has a hole to hide in. I don't want you to just find the assassins. I want you to hunt them down like the rabbit. I'm taking the gauntlets off and granting you the authority to do whatever is necessary to deal with these assassins. I name you. Excellent. I will mobilize the guard and patrol the city. King Yoren must be protected. When you find the
What is it?
Come on, help us out here. We have deadlines to meet.
You know the rules. No one's allowed inside without authorization.
Oh.
I was one side stop when I say help out somebody.
There hasn't been anyone to flirt with except the Rama since we reached these wretched shores. She's no fun to flirt with.
There's nothing in this city worth doing. It's all snow and more snow. Not a decent corner club anywhere. Well, some of the locals can be friendly and attentive. Idesa is always ready for a good time. I think she may be a bit more serious about our relationship than I am, however. No matter. She's good for a bit more entertainment before I move on. The race was boring. This city is boring. You're boring. Go bother someone who doesn't have important things to do. The weak always resort to threats and violence. Oh, very well. I saw one of those Stormfist thugs run away as soon as the racer fell. He fled out of the city, heading south. It was like Molag Bal himself was...
The rules. No one's allowed inside without authorization.
The guards found more caches of weapons hidden around the city, but nothing else. I hope you had better luck. King Yoren's exiled brother Fieldgore used to run the Stormfist Brigade. That's his symbol added to the Stormfist emblem. And these orders. Fieldgore has returned to Skyrim. King Yoren must be... Fieldgore is King Yoren's twin brother. When Queen Nirnhill fell in battle, the brothers joined forces to defeat the Akaviri. But then they fought over the throne. Yoren won the day and exiled his brother. What does any exile want? Needless to say, to announce his presence in this manner can't bode well for King Yoren. I am the Thane of Windhelm. My father was captain of the guard. I followed in his footsteps and what do I do? What don't I do? Rules and regulations. Yes, they've come.
Man enough to bite iron.
No charge to have a look.
Come on, help us out here.
Just when I needed some company.
Your prowess is impressive, champion. Come up here, Shogun.
The Stormfist cheated. These Nords have been poisoned.
Your brother Fieldgore sends his greetings, false king. He wants you to know that he has returned from exile to claim what is his by birth and by right. Your rule is over, pretender. Prepare to die.
Poison, Fieldgore. What is the meaning of this? Guards, seize that woman!
For Fieldgore! For the rightful king of Skyrim! Show no mercy!
Stormfist bastards did their worst. Yet I'm still alive! Thanks to you.
You're welcome.
This was a message from my brother. One I wasn't meant to survive. I feared this day Come. A mere scratch. Nothing more. The Stormfist clan's assassins are dead, and that's good enough for me. I guess after dear Nirnhild fell in battle, my brother and I threw back the invaders. Afterward, we disagreed on who should succeed our sister. I believed in diplomacy and wisdom. Filgor believes in rule by force. When I won the throne, I was forced to exile Filgor. He never forgave me for that. So I assume he returned to take the throne. I wonder what he has.
Or is it me?
You're back. Tell me, is King Yoren well? That's good to hear. You don't know how relieved I am by this news. You risked your life even though you had no duty to uphold or vow to keep. To me, that makes you the champion of the day. While you were aiding the king, a runner arrived from Fort Morvenskar. The fort is under attack. Fieldgore and the Stormfisk, it makes sense strategically, but we weren't prepared for this. We weren't expecting to fight a war while the Pact leaders were in council. You upheld my honor and the honor of Windhelm. This Ebenheart Pact is worth more than I hoped. May all your enemies...
Come on, help us out here. We have deadlines to meet.
I was just checking if there was any help.
No one's allowed inside without authorization. In fact, you must see that.
I don't believe this. I'm not leaving until you let us in.
It is time to party hardy.
Something I can do for you?
You don't have anything, does he? Just check what that was. Maybe I can double check if I spell it right. It was right up here.
It's about time Windhelm sent someone. What took you so long? Just you. I hope you're tougher than you look. The Storm Fists came out of nowhere and forced us to retreat from the fort. We escaped, as did Lieutenant Koruni and a few of the soldiers. I don't know what the Storm Fists want. Koruni sent word that she plans to sneak into the central barracks. If you could liberate the soldiers that were captured during the battle, you could assist the lieutenant when she tries to reap. Good luck freeing our soldiers. Anything to help with your mission. But we Fort Morvenskar's primary purpose is to protect the royal tombs beneath it. Most of our departed rulers are buried here, including our dearly missed Queen Nirnhild. The Stormfist clan hasn't been seen in these parts in almost 10 years. Back then, they supported the traitor Fieldgore. As to how they took us by surprise, I'm not sure.
Hurry up and untie me. I want to get out there and crack some heads.
I thought you'd never ask.
Captain Hamar and Lieutenant Koruni finally sent someone to get me out of this. It's a lot. Thanks. I'm on my way.
to kill me. Thanks. I'll see you then. Thank Kain. I thought the captain forgot about me.
I'm on my way.
What? You rescued my soldiers. For that, you have my thanks. We are ready to take back the barracks. I need you to deal with the invaders' commander, the Nord called Halsgar. Find his... I had a feeling about you. Glad to see that I was right.
Oh, you mean this quick.
I am Nirnhild, Queen of the Nords. I come to you from Sovngarde with an urgent demand. The relics you took from that strongbox were stolen from the royal tombs beneath Fort Morvensgar. Return the relics to their rightful places in the tombs below, of course. What else would you do with them? Accomplish this task, and I shall forever be in your debt. Meet me behind this building, at the entrance to the tombs. I shall wait for you there.
Can you do anything to help me?
The barracks are clear. How did you fare against Halskar? Let me look at those orders. I see. Those dogs came up through the crypts. That's how they surprised us. Is there something... These orders make it sound like the Stormfist wants something from inside the royal crypts. And they were actually signed by Fildgor Ortvain. That means the Skald King's traitorous brother has returned. Just what I know. Skyrim's royal family and the honored servants are interned below. Well, the dead ones anyway. The fort was built to protect the crypts. They are precious relics to be sure, but nothing to make these brigands risk so much. Well, there you have it. Thievery and desecration. Still, these orders seem to imply there's more to it than that. Perhaps you could go below, return these items, and make sure everything is all right. The entrance is behind this building.
For me, I find they may want to keep the relic.
Go on, check out the crypts. We'll handle things up here. Woman? What woman? I saw you strike... Well, they do say that the royal tombs are haunted. Soldiers tell stories of seeing and hearing strange things during their patrols. Still, if a Queen Nirnhild, our beloved queen, was struck down in battle against the Akaveri 10 years ago, I'd listen carefully to whatever Queen Nirnhild said to you.
Is that what? Oh my God, okay.
Waiting for you to arrive. The relics you recovered are very important. When they were removed, it disturbed the Draugr below. Please return the relics to their proper resting places.
Something that simple.
Yes, nothing simple about this matter. You must return the relics to the exact spot they were taken from. Inspect each chamber carefully, for there will be clues as to the proper placement.
Over to my bed. I don't know what relics I took. There you go.
This chamber contains the remains of the honored cupbearers who served the rulers of Skyrim. I believe so. The old Nord cup symbolizes and honors the servants who perform the thankless duty of providing for the needs of each generation's royal family. All I can tell you is that the cup holds the key. Examine it carefully.
It's a simple.
That appears to be the correct altar. Very good. I will see you in the next chamber.
This is simple. Simple.
This chamber contains the remains of advisors who served the throne. Trusted counselors, viziers, and shamans are buried here. The book contains a collection of ancient Nord proverbs. As you can see, a page has been torn out. But that was not the only book damaged when the Stormfist invaded this chamber. You need to find the correct page to restore that ancient book. Read the book and any pages you find. Matching a torn page with the writing in the book should be simple enough for one of your...
Water. Try playing that, please.
Excellent. Who knew you could read ancient Nord? One chamber remains. Mine. Bring my amulet and meet me there. is wrong. Something is terribly, terribly... My body. The crown of Freitas. They should both be here, but they are gone. No. Layers of magical protection engulf the interred. Any Stormfist that tried to even touch my body would have been obliterated. Only those of royal blood could have... My brother. Has all honor deserted him? Why would he do such a thing? Go. Go. Quickly. Perhaps...
Wrong way.
Cover my escape. I need healing. By now.
Ah, you're back. Lieutenant Karuni's plan worked perfectly. And she says she owes a success to you. Good. While you were in the tomb, Karuni launched a strike against the invaders from the barracks. A detachment of soldiers arrived from Windhelm just in time to help us take back the fort.
Thank you.
It is indeed. And thank you for your help, my friend. As long as we hold Fort Morvenskar, you are...
I no longer know my own brother's heart, but now I know yours. Even though Filgor escaped with my crown and my mortal remains, you have performed a great service this day. Keep the amulet. You earned it. And as long as you carry it, we will always be connected. Thanks for your help.
You did great work today. With Fort Morvenskar back under our control, we should send word to the king. Let him know that the royal tombs are secure. Will you deliver?
Yes, reinforcements from Windhelm brought the news.
The king has gone to Fort Armel to meet with Pact Dignity.
We're going to get the fort up and running again. My scouts report that there are still Stormfist troops in the area. My scouts report that the Stormfist are fortifying Cradle Crush to the southwest.
It's an old orc fortress.
But it hasn't been used. If only we had the troops for such an action. We're in no condition for another battle right now.
But I think unusual sounds. We... Why do you hate us, Lord? Your own king declared us allies, but still, you turn us away.
Don't put words in my mouth, Dark Elf. I said you could enter Fort Armor, but the inn is full, so you can't stay. Official business of the kingdom takes precedence.
Greetings, stranger. It looks like you have something for me. Then by all means, let me have it. Excellent.
I'll have what I'm having.
Did you drink my drink?
I'm positive after this. Sitting on the top.
Yes, I suppose we do. We work hard and we play hard. But if all in my presence.
Back straight, heads back, no sway back.
Who are you then? Are you with our esteemed guests? Or we wouldn't want just anyone getting in there, would we? A meeting of this size is no great feat. Ha! And will you want an introduction as well? Look.
Where's that lazy skeever? I'm going to kill you. What do you want? What's it matter to you? Have business with the king, do you? We stand in line with the rest of the peasants. Seems like every alley rat decided to show up and whine about something when they heard the king was coming. But he's not here for that. King shows up with his honor guard and all the pact officials, clearly up to something important. And you just expect me to tell you what that is? Did you always get milk when you whined for it as a baby? Be off! I need to find... You're going to stick your nose into this no matter what I say, aren't you? Fine. Thod decided to have a drink with the prince's entourage last night. Haven't seen him since. I just want this all to be over. We're not used to dealing with so many different...
The Tales of Nords and their mead drinking are legendary, but Yegi here? He's absolutely epic. He's been drinking for 2 days straight now. You must mean that drunken idiot who tried to keep up with Yegi. He wasn't even in the same league. Whatever he was drinking was pretty foul, though. It smelled more like wet caguti than sweet mead. I think it might have been Argonian. He wandered toward the river, carrying a few bottles of that vile Argonian beverage. He's probably still down there.
Oh yes, Nariyu. I don't want to. Want to sleep. A perfectly good dream. Oh, no. Oh yes, Nariyu.
Oh, if you're still looking for Thod, I wouldn't worry about it. He and the commander headed for the barracks. Thod's getting an earful, I'm sure. I apologize if we wasted your time. I'm sure it was one of the other guards. There are a lot of us, and we're known to relax with a bottle of mead or two when we're off duty. Listen, I saw them both just a moment ago, and unlike the commander, I slept last night. Now, it's not that I don't believe you found a drunk Nord by the river. It wouldn't be the first time. It's just both the commander and Thod headed towards the barracks on the west side of town. If you hurry, you should be able to catch up with them. Then you can go.
I told you that we need to be patient. You're always in such a hurry. It's starting to get on my nerves.
You're enjoying that body too much, I think. Can I help you with something? The Fort Amol guard barracks are off limits, so I hope you don't plan on trying to get inside. The commander is occupied by other matters at the moment. As one of the officials helping coordinate efforts at Fort Amol, perhaps I could be of service? Ah, yes, Thor. Of course, he was just here. As a matter of fact, you just missed him. You weren't the one looking for him earlier by chance. Eon mentioned someone looking into God business. Not many folks care about Thor. Well, how about I help you instead? Eon has been on edge of late. Perhaps the king's presence makes him nervous. Or it's all these four. You seem eager to help, so I'm giving you something to do. If I toss around false accusations or involve the king's guards, it might seem like Fort Amol can't deal with its own problems. Trail them, hide behind the rocks nearby, and wait for Eon. You wouldn't want him to know you were following him now, would you?
You just have to poke your nose into things that don't concern you, don't you? You can enjoy the rest of the bodies in here.
Then you can do that yourself. Probably so.
I'm afraid you just missed Commander Eon. Again. He was in a hurry. He always seems to run when everyone else around here just saunters. Have you been drinking with Thane Yegi and the soldiers? What? All of this in Marla's house? You have to understand how strange this sounds. You're telling me that the commander I was just speaking to is actually dead? And they're after that story. I think I might be the one who needs a drink. Well, thanks for the information. I'll make sure to look into these Listen, let's say I believe you. Let's say there are Stormfist agents impersonating people in Fort Armor. Even if all of this is true, we can't start a panic. The leaders... No, I didn't say that. I just don't want you running around crying murder, especially with the packed delegations here. Think of how fragile our alliance already is. You should... He's the Jarl's advisor. He has his hand in everything that happens around here. Tell him what you told me. Leave nothing out. You'll probably find Lord Velop in the inn. Like most Nord, you have to look at this from my point of view. A stranger walks into town and makes outlandish claims about spies and imposters and murders. How do I know that you're not one of these Stormfist traitors trying to cause trouble? You certainly are insistent. I'll grant you that much. Look, I'll check the house as soon as I can.
So, was the hunt successful? Did you find out what nefariousness our good Commander Eon is up to? What? No, I never imagined. I think you better tell me what happened, friend. And start at the beginning. Lower your voice. This can't be. How could Fildgor's soldiers get into the fort without being noticed? Did you tell anyone else about this? I'll need to have a word with Loanor. The implications for the pact are horrifying. Dark elves and Nords have died. Finger-pointing will escalate into violence as soon as word gets out. Go to the Nord camp and speak with Thane Harvald. He's honorable and intelligent. I'm sure he'll...
weakling Argonians.
Prince Ernestgar must emulate the wolves and find his inner peace. If not,
Your uncle Filgor has allied himself with the Stormfist clan and the Orcs, my prince. We need all the help we can get. You need to apologize to the delegates and get them back to the table before this rift grows any wider.
Shatter and fall for all I care. We need no one but ourselves. You grow old and meek, Marvel, like my father. This conversation is over.
Prince in his hot temper. He decided to hold his own meeting while the king and the pact ambassadors meet at the keep. He managed to insult both the Dark Elves and the Argonians with his posturing and boastfulness. Talk freely. Thane Oda is as trustworthy as I. But understand that I have enough trouble as it is, and I don't need any more bad news. I have my hands full trying to figure out how to calm the prince and get the pact delegates back to the meeting. And that's not what I wanted to do.
I know.
The prince will have to be told about this, of course. And the Argonian and Dark Elf delegates, they need to be able to protect themselves. I can't keep secrets from my prince, no matter how hot-headed he may be. I'll make him understand the seriousness of the situation. But I doubt the Argonians and Dark Elves will listen. They were very angry when they marched back to their camps. Perhaps, if you say that King Yoran sent you, they might not forgive the prince and return immediately, but they might listen to you. They need to know that we value the pact and their companionship. Do whatever it takes to make them happy. What does he always do? He opened his mouth and let words fall out. He said many terrible things and drove them away. And all his father asked him to do was coordinate troop movements and battle plans while the Council of War was in session.
Oh, whatever may I assist you with? Perhaps you need your pillow fluffed, or maybe you need me to cut up your food for you. Wait, shh, no one needs to know that. Veron gave me my first solo contract. It's a special one. Target's around here somewhere, but I haven't pinpointed where just yet, so I'm in disguise. Not my first choice of garb, but it works. Geld is an idiot. And the prince is, well, he's a royal idiot. Bringing those two together might hurt more than help with any problems you have here. since you asked so nicely. I can be rather convincing when I need to be, especially in the city. The Jarl keeps some of his best wine locked away in the barracks. Snag a couple of bottles for me. Just be careful in there. The guards don't want. While I hate to hide such good looks, you're going to need a disguise, a guard uniform. I saw one of those idiots splashing around in the river not too long ago. If he's still there, you might be... For a...
Didn't I take one of them? I took the
My eyes look red to you.
I think I figured out why cats like us so much. It's because we... Excuse me, but who are you? And why is King Yoren requesting any help from us? The prince made it very clear that he thinks very little of my Aitken and I. Why we even bothered coming here is beyond me. The prince cares nothing for us. He refused to send any help to my kin in Darkwater Crossing. The trolls wander the town now, and only the Hiss knows what happened to my people. I offer the same thing to you as the prince offered to me. Nothing. King Yoren is a good man, strong and wise. I hear he hates cats. He gave shelter to my people when they fled from the Stormfists and their orc allies. But that doesn't change the current situation, and Prince Ernskar is still a Gwarlicker. It's too late to help Darkwater, but not to reclaim our honor. A deal then. If you remove the head of the large troll we call Death in Winter and bring it. Not another cat. I hate cats. They make me itch.
I do with that. Oh yes, I forget I invade these guys, I forget that.
What in kind's name was that?
name was that?
Do you know what that sweat had me fetch while you were gone? Food from the other tent. As I knew I could count on you. Reliability is an admirable trait. This will taste good. To get Gelds nice and comfortable. Then I'll convince him that what he just drank. Of course. How did you think I was going to convince him? I don't know.
What's that smell? My people came to Fort Ammel from the west, but the town wasn't big enough to absorb them. They settled at Darkwater Crossing. Then the trolls came. You have done what that arrogant prince would not do. Thank you. Perhaps that is for them to decide, but at least they have that choice. Like King Yoren, you demonstrate honor. I will return to the prince's meeting and hear what he has to say. You have...
I heard that you've been hard at work. A powerful troll for the Argonians? Really? That's quite remarkable. And I spoke to Prince Ernstgar. He agrees that he might have been a little arrogant, especially when I told him what you discovered. Maybe now we can all get back to the business and act working together again. We should be able to sniff out Filgor's spies easily enough. Now my only concern is for the king. He's surrounded himself with our strongest warriors.
And that's one of them is...
Surprise gives Filgor an advantage. what you said the Stormfists have already accomplished? How can we trust anyone on the other side of the Keep's Gate? I know King Yoran requested privacy for this meeting with the ambassadors. But actually, Lord Verloc suggested that you two take care of it.
You
I
too?
need to keep the prince in line, and we don't want to tip our hand to the Stormfists. The gates have been sealed since we arrived, but Lord Verloc should be able to open them. King Yoran was adamant that no one disturb the meeting. I imagine that whatever they are discussing in there, Fieldgore is definitely at the heart of it. King Yoran is guarded by a squad of soldiers he selected personally. I'm sure everything is fine. Still, we can't be too careful.
That's strange. Where are the guards? Oh, that's right. They're dead. Just like you're about to be. You know, you were a real pain in my side. I sent you after Ian and Marla, but somehow you survived. Then I sent you to sabotage the prince. But instead, you brought the pack together. Well, if you want something done, you just have to do it yourself.
Move or call out and lose your tongue. Simple, right?
Don't kill me. I can help you. Yoran's still alive. You need me.
No one likes a liar, Lord. No one. Let's talk here.
Told you something bad was gonna happen. I didn't want you to walk into this trap alone, so I followed you. Good thing, too. I've been tracking a Breton illusionist by the name of Dolan for a while now. The villain created quite a stir by assassinating a few nobles in Mournhold recently. I discovered that he took a contract with Fieldgore and tracked him to this region. Not exactly, but I'd wager he's inside the keep. I'm not sure what... I need to make sure our Alliance friends are playing nice with each other. Then I'll meet up with you. After I get out of this damn dress and into some proper clothing. How do women wear stuff like this all the time? Thanks. Maybe I could get used to wearing such fine.
I don't want beat. I want. Where's the key? Got the key.
Are you an idiot? We're surrounded by the enemy.
The big bad storm fists are outside. Maybe we should go upstairs so I can protect you all proper like.
People really frustrate me sometimes. Maybe we should go upstairs so I can protect you. Who even says that? He could have complimented my eyes or my... Never mind. Windows are wonderful things, my darling. Now one ever remembers to lock them. I'm sure you've crawled into or out of more than a few windows over the course of your adventures.
I think maybe more than one. Maybe.
I found 2 doors in there. They're both locked. I don't think you'll just find a key lying around. But you never know.
So you have finally come to the aid of the king. Thank you for all your hard work here in Fort Allah. I can't say that Verloc was as useful as I hoped, but he served his purpose, right? I mean, just look at me, stunning, am I not? A Breton leading the Nords. Who would have thought of it? For all intent and purposes, I am the real king now. Any who would challenge that are being dealt with. Verloc did say that he would take care of her, didn't he? My poor Verloc was many things, but a liar wasn't one of them. Then there's that pretty little dark elf outside. The feisty one. She'll be a fun one to kill. He's enjoying a gift from Filgor. The king king that saved his people from the Akaviri, killed by his own brother. Yet, no one will ever know. No, well, yes. That's the entire point of why we're here. Now I must apologize. I have not...
King Yoren's breathing is shallow. The poison Dalin used, it's tainted. Daedric, the illusionist, fooled us all. His magic allowed the Stormfist to look like people we trusted. Something in the wine we shared, we think. One of them took the form of the king's servant. He poisoned the king's dinner. Fighting broke out as soon as King Yoren fell ill. We dragged him away from the meeting and locked ourselves in here. When the Stormfist broke in, I thought we were finished. If that woman hadn't shown up, we'd probably be dead right now. She never identified herself. When the Stormfist broke in, she just appeared out of nowhere and put 2 daggers in their backs. Then she told us help was coming and she ran off. She wore a helmet, but I'm pretty sure we should be fine. And we're not helpless. We can protect the king. But please hurry just the same. I don't know how long...
Hope you can last long. Thank you for your help.
I figured you'd be up here. Another contract completed by, well, you again. I wonder if the Tong is testing me or something. Still, a success is a success, right? When you enter the safe room, I heard the ambassadors trying to be quiet upstairs. Next thing I know, Stormfist thugs are waving their axes around and attacking the manor. I was about to leave the same way I entered. Well, I couldn't let you have all the fun. Seriously, you'll have to understand. My organization used to be respected. Now we're hunted for what we were, what we represented. That has to change. I was talking about you, but I also figured more backup wouldn't hurt. Ernskar and his guards are downstairs. They rushed over as soon as the fighting started. But King Yornan, he did Ildegor plays dirty. I wish I could help more, but I've already overstepped the limits of my contract. I need to get back to Mournhold. A new matter involving a rival group has become an issue. These people. Always the hero, aren't you? I'm kidding. I'll find you again when I need your help. In fact, I'd like that. Now go. Save King.
Where is my father? What did our so-called allies do to him? I'll kill every single Argonian and Dark Elf myself if my father's been harmed. Vilgor might have driven the blade, but the Dark Elves and Argonians did nothing to protect my father. Now where is he? Tell me! Guards, go to the king at once. As for you, what's your involvement in all this? Why are you here? Then we are allies. For now. I must go to my father. I don't care how we do it, but his life must be saved. My father can't die. Vilgor will not win this war. Not this way. I forbid it.
There must be something we can do for the king. The Stormfists have been dealt with, and the duplicates rounded up. But whatever poison attacks the king grows worse with each passing hour. We can't help him without more information. Now our enemies stoop so low as to ally themselves with Daedra. The poison will kill the king before we can get him to the healers in Windhelm. And an old cult worship totem gods. Call them monks or witches as you will, but they wield strong healing magic. Their rituals are complex, and those who... The poison weakens the king. We need a substance to bolster his life force. The Turnian monks also require a focus. An object or even a person, something or someone that possesses a rare power can serve this function. The blood of a vampire gives strength and vitality, even to those on death's door. Whatever runs through their veins serves to enhance their life force. The tiniest amount should suffice to get the king through the ritual. His body is shutting down. This blood will work as a countering agent to the poison. It won't be enough.
Sometimes he can't hire.
I don't think.
Well, that will
Besides, we don't have many. The hot springs to the north. Rumors suggest the place is haunted by the undead. Witchestada, they call it. Let's hope the rumors are true. Of course, you'll also need to get one.
This is more closer.
Time grows short. What to do, what to do. Too much to do and too little time. A stranger offers aid. You dare to put your own life in danger for the benefit of others. Well, I would be foolish to turn down help, wherever it comes from. I need you to catch torch bugs. I need 5 pairs of wings. No more, no less.
How many toast
I also
do
need
you
a
have
satchel
already?
for my home. The intact building. The one with the sturdy lock. The key should be in an urn near the house. It will help me find my way through. Can't you see I'm busy? Many people to care for.
How many toast pots do you have already? I just want to know. With Tushberg.
Somewhere. It has to be. Who are you? What are you doing in here? Just gathering my belongings. I had to leave so suddenly. I figures you'd be working with the lizards. They always lure outsiders to their cause. What am I talking about? That Dreamwalker. He uses dark magic he doesn't understand. That's just what he wants you to believe. And you're stupid enough to listen to his lies. It's a shame a troll didn't. Take care of this nuisance. Try to help. Those who are innocent die.
Running away.
How dare you help the Argonians? The filthy lizards. They killed my wife. My wife was ill. This Dreamwalker. He promised he could cure her by entering her dreams. I came here to make them suffer. All of them. To make them feel the pain as I did. Whoever the Dreamwalker is trying to save, he sent you for his reagents, didn't he? That's why you were in the house. That's why I was there too. I tried to destroy this monster after what he did to my wife. But it's out of my hands now. Let me go.
That would be nice.
I put the reagents into a vase and threw it into the... Did you bring the items I requested? No time to talk about that now. I know exactly who you met, but please, I must try to save this one's life first. Sister of Wind will recover. Breathing normal, body healing. Her dreams were tainted by the injuries. Always happy when I help another. Always remember the ones I couldn't save. One of many.
Energy time.
Dark hair, pretty eyes, like the sea. Osmala came to me and begged for my help. I knew her chances weren't good, but I decided to try to save her anyway. Luckily, none of my people were lost. But poor Osmala. He acted out of grief, out of love for the woman he lost. They are safe. Trolls still roam the area, but they will get bored and wander off when the food runs out. Hopefully, they won't look in this cave. We are in your debt. My skills are yours. Sister of Wind, they are safe. Troll, if you ever need assistance, you need only... Of course, a favor was promised, and a favor you shall receive. What do you ask? Poison? Poison is more dangerous than physical wounds. Some of these vile substances cause dreams to collapse. The Turnian monks, I have heard many things about them. Many interesting abilities are attributed to these monks. Now I'm eager to visit the Turnians. I'll meet you there.
Now I need to get the blood from the vampire. Check I'm a vampire. My blood should work. You know what I would do if I go someplace like in my home and collect my own blood. And if I need a certain type of vampire blood. It's a Ritter's starter. They would. Yeah. I was wondering if that men will attack or not to attack. And then some were and some won't. As long as I don't attack them.
I'm supposed to walk around. A dead emerged from bone-strewn barrow. Can you check on my family? Sure, I guess. My wife Jakil is a strong woman. She can... My brother Kurthor is strong and hard-headed. My cousin Agnadir is so young.
Please, you have to help me. Please help me. I pushed her down, and now we were on our way back to Windhelm. We decided to take a shortcut, and they were everywhere, all around us. There were so many of them. I need to go. I need to get out of here. Those things are everywhere. We were near the center of the hot springs when we were attacked. I pushed Imhe down. It was the only thing I could do to get away.
Stay away from me, you monster.
Damn it, woman. You need to come with me now. Scales here is about to have a really bad day if she doesn't come with me right now. These creatures are the twisted offspring of a vampire, and their bite is just as dangerous. Once bitten, the curse seeps into your body. It gets into your blood. There may be a way. I'm just like the creatures that attacked her, except my mind is my own, and I'm a little more sensitive to sunlight. Now, before you do something we'll both regret, hear me out. If I'm going to save Scales, I need blood fiend dust. You can get it from the creatures that bit her. Then maybe we can reverse the effects and save Scales. The cursed blood of my family does indeed run through my veins. I'm not ashamed of it. I believe that I can trust you. If you help. Time to go, Scales. We need to make sure you don't turn into one of these creatures.
What are you doing? No, don't let him take me.
Moment nakakalo.
man said you'd be showing up soon. He's upstairs with the lizard girl.
Scales tried to escape, so we locked her up. Nothing to worry about. Just want to make sure everyone stays safe. You saw those things out there. They're mindless monsters, as ugly as they are evil, and only interested in killing and feasting. There's a chance, but it's just that, a chance. There's no guarantee she'll survive the process. I've seen it kill as often as it cures. It's a risk, but the alternative is you've made the right decision. I promise I'll do everything in my power to help her. Believe me, you won't regret this. Poor Scales. I promise we'll look after Scales. We'll make sure that she's safe and that she doesn't hurt anyone. Now, I need your help. You saw for yourself. Vampire abominations prowl the springs. Those are my father's. We've all been infected, cursed, plagued. Call it what you will. We're vampires. But we don't have to succumb to the curse's savage nature. He believes we should embrace the bloodlust, the power, taking those who can't oppose us and making them our own. A civil war rages through Eastmarch. He feels the time is right to strike. You what? My father must be stopped at all costs. He's already targeted Winterland hunters. He's about to turn them into his puppet. We turn my father into dust, and end his tyranny once and for all. The hunters are merely a distraction. If we deny him their blood, he'll grow curious, perhaps even vulnerable. He'll want it. This world is a deadly place. When the sun glows bright in the sky, it's just too dangerous outside. Even the wounds I recently suffered require time and a great deal of blood to overcome. I must say you're a strange one. Others would have drawn weapons the moment they saw what I was. Anyway, I could attempt to scare them away, but they're hunters. I don't suspect they scare very easily. My father must be stopped at all costs. He's already... We turned my father into... This word is... I must say, you are... We turned my father into dust. And in this word is... I must say, you are a stray... We turned my father into dust. And end this tyranny once and for all. The cursed blood of my family does indeed run through my veins. I'm not ashamed of it. I believe that I can trust you. If you help me with them. This world is a deadly place. When the sun glows bright... I must say you are a strange one.
Oh, downstairs.
I hope Beleric didn't convince you to join our cause. Our battles never end. Yes, Jaruk always has a plan. The blood. Take this liquid. It is a gift from Jaruk's close friends, Cielo. Oh, they'll hate it. They'll probably try to kill you.
Majorn, my master. You've made contact with Majorn's son, Valeric. He's a troubled young man. A shame. Oh, it's not just you. Others have tried to help Valeric. They either see how futile that. He will meet with you in his...
You must be curious as to why I summoned you. I want to give you an opportunity to learn my son's true intentions. Valeric opposes me because I embrace my true nature. I take what is mine without thought or hesitation. Valeric, when they finally taste fresh blood, the fever takes hold. They become wild, savage monsters, more dangerous than anything I create. Valeric must be stopped. My people may kill hundreds, but when his followers, if that is your decision.
Okay, I was wrong about that.
What an unholy stink. It's horrible.
I know it's a Hunter, but tech I didn't know if there was name like Hunter in the name.
Otherwise, there'd be no crime.
Ouch, that smells awful.
You saved the lives of the hunters. You ruined their clothes, but you saved their lives. My father will be upset when his slaves fail to locate new prey. My father won't risk going outside. It's too dangerous. The sun is deadly to his ancient form. No. Rala will sneak into my father's manor and wait for Tunis to return. She'll deal with him. I need you to enter the crypts. Rala is quick. She can blend with the shadows. Slitting a thrall's throat is well within her capabilities.
Please leave me alone. I don't want to talk about what happened. I couldn't resist the urge. I had to feed. Valeric keeps us locked away. He doesn't let us feed. Not naturally. I don't care what Valeric taught us. This is who we are. This is what we are. If we ever hope to defeat the Ancients, we must embrace the power as they did. We can't keep... It's been so long. You just don't understand. How could you? I need this to live. Valeric starves us. We mostly feed on animals, finding criminals when we can. No, You're right. What am I doing? I've fallen just as the Ancients wanted us to. Here, this is the key to the...
Of your sweet, sweet blood. Now you shall die.
He's gone. I can feel it. His presence faded when you struck him down. You killed Mayor, not me. Don't take this the wrong way. We're grateful for what you have done, but you did it. You destroyed a tyrant who could have built a formidable force, one strong enough to challenge the Skald King. Now, we will go somewhere safe. A place where we won't be a danger to others. My friends still have much to learn. I can't risk others until I know they can control their temptations. We can't thank you enough. My father was evil. He abused the gifts we've been given. With him gone, we have a chance, but you've done a great thing. Ridding this world of my father. Speak my blood. Do you intend to turn the Skald King into one of us? Why would you help us stop my father, just to create another vampire? You have earned my trust, friend. Therefore, I must believe you speak the truth. Take it.
Hopefully he doesn't turn into a vampire, who knows. Let's keep. The beef discovery. Oh, right there.
The spirits told me you were close. I spoke to the Turnian monks. They admitted the king and the prince, but not me. I left the fold. They remember that. But they will help the king. The Dreamwalker is already inside. Let the monks know you bring the ritual components.
Outsiders are not welcome here. Please, outsider, leave us be. Your king has fallen into a deep eternal sleep. You cannot aid him. Not dead, at least not yet. But his soul struggles as his dreams turn to poison. They tear at him, pull him. Speak with Yanfa inside the cave, but don't get your hopes up. With the three our religion is ancient, but its followers are few. Most Nords call us cult and worse things. By helping your king, perhaps we can show everyone what our faith truly stands for. This is our home, outsider. The Turnians prefer privacy. So we worship the old gods. Gods that aren't recognized by most of the Nords. They call us zealots and fanatics. Worshippers of false gods. I think you can understand why we don't live in Windhelm.
You come to support the slumbering king. When last I saw him, his skin was pale and his breathing shallow. His life force slowly drains away. When he isn't asking inane questions, the Dreamwalker makes the same claim. So many questions. He actually believes we turn into bugs and fly. With your king's life hanging in the balance, I hope you have... As you said, before your friend can enter the eternal slumber, we need to enhance the king's life force. Bring him back from the brink of death long enough for the Dreamwalker to slip inside. Otherwise, the journey will kill them both. Horrible creatures, but their blood has its uses. I'll open the gate to our ritual grounds. Please don't disturb the monks who pray there. Your king sleeps on the center platform, where our high...
Why does my father still sleep, priest?
Our healing magic maintains his life, but the Daedric poison is strong. I'm not sure we can overcome it.
If my father dies, the Turnian monks will suffer. Understand that, healer. Now, save your king.
King Yoren's son is worried, and I don't blame him. Our healing magic is strong, but it's not much good against Daedra-corrupted poison. The king won't awaken on his own. So my monks tell me, we don't usually deal with Daedric magic. We can keep King Yoren alive, but we can't restore him. Your Dreamwalker is our best chance. I hope he's done this before. You brought what we need. Now the Dreamwalker must enter the Dream Stride. From there, he's on his own. My magic can't help him. Pray at the totems of the three old gods. Perhaps they will show you the Dreamwalker's progress. Then we watch. Come, Dreamwalker. King Yoren is ready. It is time for you to get involved.
Not to worry. I've done this many times. Many times. Never entered a king's dreams, though. Or battled Daedric magic. But I'm sure everything will be just fine. Be sure to hold the king down. If he begins to thrash around, hit him with a rock. Kidding. Kidding.
The Dreamwalker's work has begun. If you wish to observe his progress, pray to our totems.
Very cold. Must be quick as possible. Find the fires. Their warmth will keep you alive. Walls. Coming down. Stay near the light. Must remember. Stay near the light. Very sad. The king's soldiers fell in battle, but are raised in a dream. Rage fills them, and they are strong. Wish I had the strength to fight them. This is going to be a challenge, to say the least. What is this madness? Visions of warriors lost. A woman beckoning to me. Strange, beautiful, but something is wrong here. I need to be very careful. Wish there was a way to figure out the truth.
What is this sorcery, priest? What's happening to my father?
The dream. It's leaving the king's body. How? The three old gods watch over this man. Something has sparked the Dreamwalker's magic as well as our own. Whatever haunts King Yoren begins to flow into this world as well. As the poison spreads through his body, he fights back harder. It's pushing the forces into our own plane. It means your king's last moments of life are upon him. His spirit is strong, a fighter. I believe that's what has caused these projections. He won't give in to death. The Dreamwalker was most likely injured by the blast of magic. It was the last chance we had. You would do this? And for a man you barely know?
Yeah.
Your life could be forfeited by doing this. King Yoren's son. You would do this? I can't imagine what awaits you in the dreams of King Yoren. Pray to the three old gods. Seek that I can give you. The poison pulls from Yoren's memories and gives strength. The thought that Yoren failed his soldiers, that they gave their lives for nothing, weighs heavily on his mind. He must see that our magic allows us to call forth aspects of the three old gods. The fox, the bear, and the wolf. Spirit forms to help us perform tasks.
I need to figure which one. Let's see, let me read.
The poison pulls from our magic. The fox is crafty and quick. He enhances the speed at which we do things, makes us faster, more agile than we are on our own. The bear is strong, mighty, a protector. He enhances our strength and shields us from harm. If you're in need for protection against overwhelming odds, the bear should be. The fox is crafty and quick. He enhances the speed at which we do. The wolf is sly and observant, ferocious.
I will do the bear.
Look at your soldiers, Jordan. This is what happened. Locked away in some crypt like commoners. No one cared that we died. We were just armies.
No, I respected and cared for each of your deaths, I lost brothers and sisters. But we fought for what we all believed in. We fought for our freedom.
King Yoren stirs in agony before he calms and grows still. These waves repeat even as you enter his dreams. His life continues to slip away, the poison polluting his body. It makes him reimagine his fears and lets the nightmares tighten their grip. Continue to pray to the totems. You already set one of the fractured parts of his spirit free. You need to be... Our magic allows us to... The fox is crafty and quick.
Why do you continue to follow me? The Argonian that followed me couldn't handle the ordeal. You won't fare any better. Leave now before it's too late. Too many have healed me through my own mind. You would use Daedric magic to kill me? That's the very magic that harmed me. You don't need Do you even know where we are right now? This cave, my sister and I fell down. I would not have made it out from this cave if it wasn't for my sister. I blacked out. It means I never saw the exit. How will I find it in my dreams? The fires I remember. Well, this turned out to be an interesting hunting trip. So much for knowing the area like the back of your hand. Right, sister?
Yes, yes, go ahead. Mock me, little brother. I should just leave you in this cave. Maybe you'd lose a foot to the frost, and then people will call you the Gimp Prince. That would be the last time you mocked me, that's for sure.
Oh, I think I would write a ballad about how I... This cave goes on forever, and the cold, it's bitter to the bone. I think I'm starting to lose the feeling in my legs. I hate when that happens.
You sure do whine a lot, you know that? We'll find a way out of here. Stop worrying so much.
Oh, I forgot. There's no need to worry. The great and wonderful Nirnhild is here.
Come on, Yoren. We have to keep moving. We're almost there. I can feel it. Please, brother. It's just a little bit farther. You have to hold on. I need you. I can't become queen without my brothers at my side. I just can't do it. Stay with me, brother. Wake up!
not give in so easily. I will live on because of my sister.
King Yoren, proud, stubborn man. Yoren's at his weakest points now, on the edge of life and death. The king's dreams try to deceive him. You need to be on guard.
Are you real or just part of this dream? Ouch. Of course I'm alive. The magic that allowed you to enter the dream stride would have disappeared if I died. Frightening thought, though, to die in another's dream. He followed a pretty young woman. She looked familiar, but I couldn't place her. She ran up the steps and the king was right behind her. Be careful. These spirits are more violent.
Can you believe Yoren defeated his brother? Phil must have been drunk. That fool Yoren thinks they must die for him. He's dumber than I thought. I should have stabbed him in the back and stand at his side.
I died for this? Yoren? Never lifted a sword in his life. His sister, Nurnhild, she was a true one. A coward. Filgor can fight too. Well, that's a man I die for. But no, we get a bug. He won't survive a year.
Give into your dreams. Submit to the darkness.
Never. I will wait for this dream. I will find my brother and any others. They will all fall to my grave. You underestimate me and my allies, foul creature. I remember when my sister sat upon the throne. My brother and I would tease her endlessly about being the queen. My people trusted my sister, loved her. Great Queen Nurnhild, they called her, leader of the Nords. Then the Akaviri attacked, The people lost their queen, and I lost my sister. It was a trick conjured by that creature you killed. Nirnhild is dead. Her beautiful soul is gone. Different, strange, like a part of me is missing. No guards, no castle walls, just the limits of my own mind. Fabrications. Your face is familiar, but I can't remember. I know there's so much to do, and I cannot allow my brother Filgor to complete his plan. Not while... Sister, this can't be. This must be part of my dream.
Yoren, my beloved brother. It's been so long. I wish the news I bring you wasn't so dire.
What is it, Nirnhild? What's wrong?
It's Fildgor. I know why our brother stole my body and the crown. He plans to call forth my spirit and merge it with his own. He believes that by possessing me, he shall become the rightful king.
Please, friend, leave us so we can talk. I will join you in the waking world shortly.
Okay.
I can never repay you for all you've done. I should throw a grand feast and make you part of my personal guard, but there's still dangers to deal with. Filgor plans to desecrate my sister's spirit. That must not be allowed to happen. The crown of Freydis, the symbol of our people, can only be worn by the true heir of the throne. It won't fit upon an unworthy one. Filgor believes that he can merge our sister's spirit with his own, making him worthy of the crown. If the crown fits, it proclaims Filgor as the true king. Not even I can oppose the one who wears the crown. That's why Filgor must be stopped. He can't be allowed to desecrate Nirnhild's spirit.
No way to put that.
Filgor and his Stormfist brigade have gone to the dragon shrine of Skoldafin. The prince and I must go to the camps at the foot of the mountain and plan our counter move. I need to...
I can open a portal for you. But after all this, I only have the energy to teleport you and your son.
That's fine. Our friend here has done more than enough for us already and deserves some time to rest. Come on, Ansgar. Let's go. You are welcome to join us at our camp if you wish. Whatever you decide,
Hello,
thank you
friend.
for what you have done.
We're still alive. I never would have guessed that would be the result of all this. Now I need some, more or less. Thanks to my training and experience, I was taught to learn, to understand, to survive. To rest and hold counsel with his advisors, no doubt. Thanes, Ebonheart pack leaders, other nobles, I'm sure. There's a...
Thank you for watching. If you haven't followed or subscribed on Twitch, please do so. I will be very grateful. And also, I will be very grateful if you do hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube too. Have a nice day and night and morning.